Today, I would like to share with you something that I find very irritating. There are many things that I find that are less than pleasant, so I will narrow down my discussion to litter bugs. I will perhaps narrow it down a step further to those who think nothing of depositing their cigarette butt wherever they wish. As an ex-smoker, I know how filthy of a habit it is. The act of dropping a cigarette butt on the ground and rubbing it out with your shoe somehow seems acceptable to many smokers. The casual drop, as if you didn't really realize the cigarette fell out of your hand and during driving, is another method. I could only hope that an act such as this could be chalked up to sincere ignorance. I often wonder if this person would find it odd if I would finish off a can of soda, crush it on the ground with my shoe, and walk away as if nothing ever happened. Would they find that pleasant? Would they find that acceptable as they just did with their cigarette? The cigarette butt flicker has taken a more athletic approach to being a litter bug. They have honed the craft, much like an Olympian, sending their cigarette butt sailing through the air. The sport of littering gets no trophy, in my book. The other day, while driving to work, I'm sitting at a traffic light, and the truck in front of me is being driven by a smoker. Even with my windows up, I notice I can smell their cigarettes. It's being drafted into my AC system. I happen to notice also that on the vehicle in front of me of the smoker is a bumper sticker that states that the Lord made the earth in 6 days. Thinking he probably wasn't smoking during those 6 days, but whatever. The next thing I know, we get a gold medal cigarette flick out the window, and they simultaneously stomped on the gas pedal, leaving the scene without a care. I wondered if it would be inappropriate to pick up the deposited cigarette butt and catching up to them at the next traffic light, toss it back in their window and let them know that they accidentally dropped this. I wonder how he justifies littering in his Lord's creation of earth. Did Adam and Eve throw cigarette butts on the ground? It's hard to tell, I guess. We weren't around for that. I wonder if there was much of any thought at all. In conclusion, I would like to suggest that if you smoke, consider quitting. If quitting doesn't seem like an option that's viable for you, then please think of not littering with your cigarette butts, and think of those who are picking up after you and are subjected to your habit. There are plenty of places to safely deposit cigarette butts. There are places clearly marked to smoke in areas that will not affect non-smokers. So thank you for your consideration.